Students, today we are going to start our new chapter, Algebraic Formula, Expansion of Squares. In this chapter, we will learn two formula for doing the first exercise. So, first formula is a plus b the whole square. Now, here we will consider a as your first term and b as your last term. So, according to this formula, we will write first term square. First term square plus 2 into first term into last term plus last term the square. So here this is the formula, first term square plus 2 into first term into last term plus last term square. So I have told you a will be your first term and b will be your last term. So first term what? A the whole square plus 2 into first term is a and last term is b. So 2 into a into b plus last term square. What is the last term? That is b the whole square. So you will get a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a plus b the whole square formula is what? A square plus 2ab plus b square. One more formula, that is a minus b the whole square. Here that is a plus b the whole square. Here a minus b the whole square. In the place of plus, here that is minus. So you will write the same way. First term square. Here instead of plus we will write minus 2 into first term into last term plus last term square. So you will get the formula a square minus 2ab plus b square. So if you remember this two formula, that is a plus b the whole square is what? A square plus 2ab plus b square, and a minus b the whole square is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. We can do the first exercise of this chapter. We'll start our practice set 50. First term is expand. In this first term is what? 5a plus 6b the whole square. Okay, now this is in the form of a plus b the whole square. We are going to apply a plus b the whole square formula in this sum. Now what is a plus b the whole square formula? You all know a plus b the whole square formula is what? That is first term square. So first term is what? A square plus 2ab plus b square. Now here this you will consider as a first term, 6b you will consider as a second term. So we are going to apply the formula in this sum. So instead of first term we will write 5a plus 6b the whole square. So it will become first term the square plus 2 into first term into second term plus second term the whole square. So we know the formula, that is first term square plus 2 into first term into second last term plus last term the whole square. So what is 5 square is what? 25. A will become a square plus 2 5s are 10. 10 6s are 60 AB plus 6 square is how much? 36 B square. So you will get the answer 25 A square plus 60 AB plus 36 B square. Now do the second sum, that is a upon 2 plus b upon 3 the whole square. So now here you will consider a upon 2 as your first term, b upon 3 as your last term. So what is the formula? A square plus 2ab plus b square, that is first term square plus 2 into first term into last term plus last term square. So here a upon 2 is your first term, so a upon 2 the whole square plus 2 into, what is your first term? A upon 2. What is your last term? B upon 3 plus last term square, that is b upon 3 the whole square. So what will become? A will become a square upon 2 square will become 4 plus this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. So what? A into b, multiply both numerator, that is a into b, you will get ab upon 3 plus b will become b square upon 3 square will become 9. So you will get a square upon 4 plus ab upon 3 plus b square upon 9. Third sum, 2p minus 3q the whole square. Now this is in the form of a minus b the whole square form, because your minus is there. What is a minus b the whole square formula? A square minus 2ab plus b square, that is first term square minus 2 into first term into last term plus last term square. So here what is your first term? First term is 2p and last term we will consider as 3q. So you will get 2p the whole square plus, no, your minus is there, so put minus 2 into first term into last term, that is 2p into 3q plus last term square, that is 3q the whole square. Now 2 square will become 4, p will become p square, minus 2 into 2, 4, 4 3s are 12 pq plus 3 square will become 9, q will become q square. So it will become 4p square minus 12pq plus 9q square. Sum number 4, x minus 2 upon x the whole square. Again this is in the form of a minus b the whole square form. So we will consider here a minus b the whole square formula. So now first term is what? X. So take x the whole square. Minus is that, so put minus 2 into this x will be your first term, 2 upon x will be your last term. So 2 into first term, that is x, and what is your last term? 2 upon x plus what is the last term? That is 2 upon x the whole square. Now this will become x square, put minus, now this x and this x will get cancelled. 2 into 2 is how much? 4 plus 2 square will become 4 upon x will become x square. So the answer is x square minus 4 plus 4 upon x square. Sum number 5, ax plus by the whole square. Now your first term is what? Ax and last term is by. So you will get first term the whole square, that is ax the whole square plus, put plus because your plus is there, 2 into what is your first term? Ax into what is your last term? That is by plus what is the last term? That is by the whole square. Now here both are variables, so you will get a square and x square plus 2 into, that is a x b y, all are multiplied, so you write a x b y plus it will become, both are variable again, so it will become b square y square, b square y square. So ax plus by the whole square is what? A square x square plus 2 ax by plus b square y square. Now for sum number 6, 7m minus 4 the whole square. Now this is in the form of a minus b the whole square. Here you will take 7m as your first term and 4 as your last term. So a minus b the whole square formula, that is first term square minus 2 into first term into last term plus last term the whole square. Now what is 7 square? 7 7 are 49 and m will become m square minus 2 7s are 14, 14 4s are how much? 56 m plus 4 square is how much? 16. So 49 m square minus 56 m plus 16. Sum number 7, x plus 1 upon 2 the whole square. So now again this is in the form of a plus b the whole square. So what is your first term? That is x. So take x square plus 2 into first term is x, last term is 1 upon 2 plus last term is what? 1 upon 2 the whole square. Now x the whole square will become x square plus this 2 get cancelled. So you will get x plus 1 upon 2 the whole square will become 1 square will become 1, 2 square will become 4. So x plus half the whole square will become x square plus x plus 1 upon 4. Sum number 8. A minus 1 upon a the whole square. So now it is in the form of a minus b the whole square. Your a you will consider as first term, 1 upon a as your last term. So what you will get? First term square, that is a square, minus 2 into first term, that is a. What is your last term? 1 upon a, plus last term the whole square, that is 1 upon a the whole square. So what you will get? A square. This a will get cancelled. So you will get minus 2 plus 1 square will become 1 upon a square will become a square. So your answer is a square minus 2 plus 1 upon a square. Question number 2. Which of the options given below is the square of the binomial 8 minus 1 upon x? So they are given the 4 options. We have to find out which option is correct. So first option is 64 minus 1 upon x square. Second is 64 plus 1 upon x square. Third one is 64 minus 16 upon x plus 1 upon x square. Fourth one 64 plus 16 upon x plus 1 upon x square. 4 options are given. So first we will expand this. Just now we have done the expansion. Same way we will do now. 8 minus 1 upon x the whole square. Now what is the first term? That is 8. So 8 square minus is there, put minus 2 into first term into last term. That is 1 upon x plus what is the last term? 1 upon x the whole square. So 8 square is how much? 64. 8 8 are 64 minus 8 2s are 16. Multiply the numerator and denominator will become how much? X. So 2 into 8 into 1 is 16 upon x plus 1. 1 square is 1 upon x will become x square. So we will see which option is correct. The option number 3. If you see 64 minus 16 upon x plus 1 upon x square. So option, our answer is option 3 is the correct answer. So option number 3 is your correct answer. Question number 3. Of which of the binomial given below is n square plus 14 mn p cube plus 49 p square q square the expansion. So here whenever we have the formula a plus b the whole square is given, we use write a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here the answer is given. We need to find out the question. Okay, so that means after expanding we got the answer. So we want to find out the question. What is the question now? So here m plus the 4 option is given. M plus n plus p plus q is given. mn minus pq the whole square and 7mn plus pq the whole square and mn plus 7pq the whole square. The textbook square is not given, but if the square is there, then only we can get the expansion. Now this is our expansion. M square plus 14mn plus pq plus 49 p square q square. So first we will see this first one. M square n square. We will find out square root of this. What is m square n square square root? It will become mn. What is the last term? That is 49 p square q square. So square root of 49 p square q square will become 49 is what? Square root of 49 is 7. P square q square will become pq. Now here the sign is what? Plus. So mn plus 7pq the whole square. If we take this expansion, then we will get the answer. So let us open and see. We will expand and see this expression whether we are getting the option is correct or not. So now this will be your first term, this will be your last term. So what is the first term? Square plus 2 into first term into last term plus last term the whole square. So when we expand it, we get m square n square plus 2 into 7 is 14 mn pq plus this is going to become how much? 7 square will become 49 p square q square. See, we got this expansion. So when we expand mn plus 7pq, I will get this expansion. So which option is correct? Option number 4, because mn plus 7pq. So our answer, correct answer is option number 4. Sum number 4. Use an expansion formula to find the values. First is 997. Okay, the whole square. Now we are going to use the expansion formula to find out. So 997 we can directly multiply 997 into 997, but we cannot do that. We will use the formula, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now how we will do this? I will give you an example. Suppose the number is 41. So how we will take this? 40 plus 1 the whole square. Now it is in the form of a plus b the whole square. So the number is 41, 42, 43, 44 and 45. The nearest number we will take as the 40. So we will take all 40 plus 1, we will take 40 plus 2 the whole square, 40 plus 3 the whole square, like this we will take. If the number is above 45, that is 46, 47, 48, 49. So these all number is close to 50. So now whenever 46 is there, we will take 50 minus 4, the whole square. So you will get 46. Suppose I want to take 47, it will become 50 minus 3 the whole square. Suppose 48, so it will become 50 minus 2. In this way we have to take. So you take whether it is more than 45 or less than 45. If it is more than 45, you will take 50 minus. If it is less than 45, then you will take 40 plus 1. In this way, you will get the formula whether it will be in a plus b the form or a minus b the whole square form. Then we can apply the formula and we will use this expansion to find this sum. So the first sum, 997, the whole square. So how you will write this 997? We can write 1000 minus 3 the whole square. Now this is in the form of a minus b the whole square. So you will get first term square minus 2 into first term into last term plus last term the whole square. So first term is 1000 the whole square minus 2 into first term into last term, that is 3 plus 3 the whole square. Now 1000 square will become, you put already 30, again you add 30, that is 10 lakh minus 2 3s are 6, put 30. So it will become 6000 plus 3 square will become 9. Now 10,000, 10 lakh minus 6000, 10 lakh minus, you are going to minus 6000. So you will get 9,94,000 plus 9. So you add plus 9 here, so you will get 9. So you will get 9,94,009. So when you take the expansion of 997 the whole square, we will get 9,94,009. Now second sum. To the whole square. Now 102, how you will write? 100 plus 2 the whole square. Now this is in the form of a plus b the whole square. So you will get first term square, that is 100 the whole square plus 2 into first term, that is 100, last term is 2 plus last term the whole square, that is 2 square. Now 100 square will become, you put 40, that is 10,000 plus 2 into 2 will become 400 plus 2 square will become 4. Now you have to add 10,000 plus 400, it will become 10,400 plus 4. So add this both, you will get 10,404. So when you expand 100 to the whole square, we will get 10,404. third sum 97 the whole square. Now 97 how we can write? 100 minus 3 the whole square. Now this is in the form of a minus b the whole square. So we will get a square minus 2ab plus b square. So first term square, that is 100 square, minus 2 into first term into last term plus last term, that is 3 the whole square. Now 100 square will become how much? 2 0, so you put 4 0. 10,000 minus 2 into 3, 600. 2 3 are 6 into 100, 600. Plus 3 square will become 9. Now 10,000 minus 600 will become 9,400 plus 9. So when you add this both, you will get 9,409. Now fourth sum 1,005 the whole square. So how you will write 1,005 the whole square? 1,000 plus 5 the whole square. Now here it is in the form of a plus b the whole square. So we will write a square plus 2ab plus b square. So first term is what? 1,000 the whole square plus 2 into first term, that is 1,000 into last term is 5 plus last term the whole square, that is 5 square. Now 10,000 square will become, see there are already 3 0, so you put 6 0, so it will become 10 lakh plus 2 5s are 10, put 3 0 because 1,000 is there, so put 3 0, so it will become 10,000 plus 5 square will become 25. So now you have to add 10 lakh plus 10,000. So it will become 10 lakh 10,000. 10 lakh 10,000 plus 25. So you will get 10 lakh 10,025. So when you expand 10,005, you will get 10 lakh 10,025. With this we have completed practice set 50.